ladies and gentlemen, Summerfield Mike D with Bad Boys TV coming to you live from the 2021 BCA World Championship. This is your opening break here with Stay in Your Lane versus Miller Time. Miller Time breaking on the right over there. And
do you feel like Miller Time is a fan of beer as a team?
You know I do.
Do you think they like Miller beer?
And I don't think it's just a clever name.
Okay.
I think that might be a brand endorsement. I don't see anything in here about sponsorship.
Maybe it means Miller Time like celebration time, like it's Miller Time?
I don't see... Is there anybody whose name is Miller?
Nice break on the left-hand side.
No.
Shape on the one ball. Yeah, is the... Just a sec. As the years have gone on, I think people have figured out that shape on the one is what matters most in a 9-ball or 10-ball break.
Right. But it's still just so tempting to crush that rack. I love the soft break, but eventually I hit a point, especially if I dry break once, where I'm like, forget that. I just need like the release of smashing the balls.
I completely agree.
All right, so push on table two, sorry. For those of you out there who don't understand the push rule, the opening shot after the break, whichever team is shooting has the opportunity to push the ball anywhere on the table, and your opponent will have the opportunity to either accept that shot or to give it back to you.
If you know any of these people, if they're your friends or your family, share it on Messenger or some way or another. Let their people know their plan. They'd want to know.
Miller Time looking pretty good here.
I was going to say, right? Table one, left-hand table?
Yeah.
Is that where we're at? Yeah, I agree. Natural shape on kind of everything. And on the right-hand table, we got Stay in Your Lane up. And this was a push-out. Now, what he was trying to do was to leave him a kick at the one ball.
I think so, too.
It went way too far up, and he left him straight in the hole. He did not mean to do that. But it's a streaming table. It's the first game.
Oh, yeah. Nerves are a thing.
Yeah. I just want to be fair to him that this was not the push-out he was hoping for.
Oh, man, nice shot, but overrolled it. He's not going to like that. 5 to the 6 here, kind of the same shot, just trying to drift back across table. Oh, went under the 9. I like that. And that's a shot that keeps you in line to win the game right there. I would just stop off that 6. And that's going to give you really simple shape to get from the 7 to the 8. And hopefully the 8 to the 9.
Great shot. Great shot.
Using that rail.
Oh, he hit the 2. Oh, it was a great hit. Oh, he got robbed.
Missed
Man,
it.
that was a great hit. Jeez, it was tough.
I should have stayed on both angles. Sorry. All right, I kind of thought he would have popped out. But right now in a great position to just hit a low right hand English shot. Slide back to the right-hand side of the table to take the 9 in the lower left-hand corner pocket. That's an easy one to overdo because you're worried about the side pocket. And he gets a little high on that, but still a very makeable shot here.
Yeah, and I like his nonchalance. I think that speaks to how this is going to go. These guys, our last team that we did, same thing. They just ran out like they were playing.
Dude, the
9
rookies?
ball on a 7 foot. Yeah,
Yeah.
the rookies, yeah.
Like they were playing 9 ball on a 7 foot. That's right.
That's what I'm saying, man, yeah.
Great shot
Nice,
there.
nice.
Miller Time taking down game 1.
Isn't that Stay in Your Lane? Right there on the left?
No, he just walked back over there.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Good call.
Hats.
You should
Miller
do some
Time.
sort of a commentating gig or something. I don't know. But anyway.
It went so well last time.
I like his tattoo. Is that the American flag on his arm? I think I like it.
Nice shot.
Blowing in the wind.
Just
That's a
a little
cool
bit.
shot. All right. Yeah, he's got this.
Oh, yeah.
And this is going to make it a 2-zip, huh?
Yeah, just like that.
Wowzers. All right.
Knows his line. He knows he's not going to get to that side pocket or the corner there. 2-0.
So, and Stay in Your Lane breaking on both tables then, correct?
It is.
All right.
Yep. Speaking of which, Stay in Your Lane here. We have... Let's see who we got here. Pants.
This is where I'd like a representative from each team in the stream box. Not to talk the whole time, but so now I could ask him questions.
Yep.
I could say, this kiddo seems under 18.
And he is. His name's Parker.
Where'd Parker qualify out of? Because are they in a part of the country where there's like a Moose Lodge kind of pool, or what do they do?
These guys play out of Eastside Billiards in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, that's Parker about to break on the right. And that is Lance Davis on the left. Like we said, out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay.
Lance plays with the Sean, Parker plays with the Predator, and Geraldo plays with the Sean also. They want to teach, they want to win, and they want to teach up-and-coming players, so that's pretty cool.
I told a lie earlier. I said that Stay in Your Lane was breaking on both tables. That's not right. Parker is Stay in Your Lane.
Oh, you're right.
And the left-hand side, table 1, is Miller Time.
And that was just not true at all about who that was. So on the left is Michael Smith. But that was indeed Parker that broke on the right-hand table. Good-looking snap, making a ball.
First time I've seen a magic rack in a while. Good job, Parker. I'm not sure what everybody else's issue is, but everyone should be using a magic rack. Parker has nice equipment.
Yes, he does. Well, Parker's a sponsored player.
Is he
He's
really?
sponsored by Predator. Yep.
Is he really? Okay, because
Yeah.
he's got the BK. He's got this a beautiful cue. I think it's one of the icons. Just beautiful.
That is a good-looking cue.
Or throne, excuse me. That's a throne. That's what I have too. I lied to you earlier and said
The throne is the metal butt.
the throne. It has like a crown on the bed, on the
Mhm.
butt. Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Do you think he's going one rail into this? Yep.
Yes, I do. And he's going to make the 9 on the side off the 5.
Wow. You were almost right. It was a really good guess. And over on the left, that is Miller Time. I guess Miller Time up on both.
Yeah. Yep.
That's Jason Miller on the right.
Oh, you were right about the name having something to do with the team name.
Miller
Man.
Time, baby.
Man, you're smart.
Miller Time. These guys are playing out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's Sandite Billiards. I want to give a big shout out to Cindy and the team. And
That was a great shot.
no.
Here's Parker. I'm going to vote for a jump. I think a young man with the right equipment is going to jump this all day.
I said earlier, if I had a kiddo, I probably wouldn't teach him to jump till later. But the fact is, the longer they jump, the better they're going to be at it, as long as they don't forego their kick game.
Well, I think the truth is some kicks just aren't going to go. You got to jump it. Nice.
Oh, almost got over there.
I really suggest taking the second part of the butt off of that jump cue when you're doing a close jump like that.
To go overhand?
I only jump overhand. I don't do the other styles of jumping.
You only dart
the
jump?
thing that you the dart. No, I don't dart.
You only do this?
I only do that.
Got it.
I jump normal. How did we get to talking on this? I'm
Because
just
there's
saying,
two ways of jumping, and one of them.
He's gonna watch this later, and I'm just saying. Personally, I take the butt off the cue when I do a jump that close. I only use the butt on that jump cue.
The guy
when I'm
over there
jumping long and
teaching
straight.
jumping. You know how he jumps? Dart method. A lot of jumpers jump dart method. You know who else does? Dr. Dave. Are you really going to sit there and talk trash on Dr. Dave on the air? I mean, that's appalling.
Dr. Dave, who does the APA how-to videos.
Who does some of the best tutorials and breaks down the game, yeah. That Dr. Dave.
I think Dr. Dave's a heck of a guy.
Unlucky roll there for stay in your lane. I did not think that was going to scratch. It's going to bring up Miller Time.
Nice.
You're not a Dr. Dave fan?
I like Dr. Dave. What were we talking about? I do like Dr. Dave. What were we originally talking about?
We were talking about jumping.
Oh, jumping. What's he say about jumping?
Well, I'm just saying he does a dart method.
Oh, a dart method.
I'm not saying
That's my
exclusively
problem.
dart
See,
method.
the things I want to say to you are not nice things to say on a stream, suggesting that a man doesn't jump like that and that it takes away from his masculinity is such an old-fashioned thing to say and isn't nice. And is there's just a lot of things wrong with saying that. But you keep coming at me with it. I'm going to tell you, I feel really stupid jumping like a dart jump, and I will not be dart jumping with any cue. No, thank you.
Well,
Tell me.
if you're willing to take a jump challenge, I think the people that are willing to sacrifice their masculinity and do a dart jump are going to have more success at close range than you will. They're gonna be
the only thing I would argue with you is that I will take my game with this supposed handicap in my jumping, and I will match up with folks, and we can see how that goes with their amazing dart jumping.
It is so funny. You were such a conservative old burnout hippie.
Right. Oh, that's too bad. That was
trying to break that out.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Oh man. And
all right, Parker. He's been waiting for
rough
this
roll there for
opportunity.
Jason Miller. Yep, but getting Parker back to the table.
This is a good little experience too, as far as Parker just played his best as he was getting hooked and tried to get the hits and all that. But now look, he's got ball down, 4 balls on the table.
What do you do here?
Does the 8 go? That's my first question. If the 8
doesn't go in the lower left.
It doesn't.
No.
Yeah, then I'm going to play some sort of a hook and put the cue ball underneath the 8-9 and bump it. But I suspect it does. We'll see.
I like the breakout, but I think he was trying to glance off there. I mean, he hit it with force, so it looked like he was trying to glance off the 9 and get back up table. That's going to give Stay Your Lane a chance to get on the board.
Wow.
Game 1. Kicking at that
Nice
7.
try, Parker.
Oh, man. Yep, that's the only trouble with getting that breakout. I don't know what I would have done in that situation, though. That was tough.
Oh, he's playing good. He got here.
Right, James? Yeah, I don't know what to think of those racks.
James, I'm glad somebody's using the magic rack. And I think the Predator racks are cool, but I just like a rack. I just like a magic rack. For God's sakes, they're magic.
We've talked a little bit about your love for Predator having nothing to do with function.
That's true, yes.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing. My love for Diamond, it's all function.
Which is something I appreciate about our last conversation. Like a more effective method is not going to be desirable to you because it just doesn't look cool.
Right.
It's not going to be cool.
Right.
All right. There we go. And that is Miller time taking down rack number... Yep, that was that same game. Going up 3-1.
Nice.
Rack number 4. We're back to 2 tables. And this is a race to 11 here at the 2021 BCA World Championships. Brought to you by Badboys TV. Brought to you by Rick Jones. Brought to you by Obi Custom Cues.
Walking up here to get a cherry Pepsi.
By Mike Littman and Littman Lights. Cherry Pepsi? I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Oh, it's got flavor. You won't like it.
No, I don't know. I'm allergic to things with flavor, but thank you, Rick Jones. Rick Jones, a good man, Charlie Brown. He looks a little like Charlie Brown, I'm just realizing.
A little bit.
Kind of an older, grumpier Charlie Brown.
I'll bet he's Charlie Brown for Halloween 3 out of 10 years.
I'll buy that.
Yeah. I think he's definitely Mickey Mouse every now and then.
Yeah.
One of the dwarves.
No, I agree with
He's
you.
got several dwarf costumes.
My go-to is Moses.
You go Moses.
I go Moses.
Do you just do a bed sheet, or do you have a
Give
good
me some
shawl?
sort of brown robe thing and a rope for a belt. And yeah, Moses. I don't put my hair up in a ponytail.
That's a pretty good Moses.
Yeah, it's easy. And it amuses me. So, there you go. Nice try on the left hand,
Try
table
there,
1.
And table 1 was Stay in Your Lane.
Stay in Your Lane break-in.
Wow.
That was a great magic rack break. Look at that.
It was, but just because we're talking about the magic rack break, he did the one thing that the reason you want to use the magic rack is to control that one ball, and if you make the one ball, it kind of takes away a lot of that. You know, you're pocketing the wing ball, so you're getting back to the table. But isn't that right? You're trying to just push the one up there.
Yeah, in 2021, that's turns out that's the trick.
And the way you control that is by the distance from the rail that you're breaking from. So the further in you bring the cue ball, the higher up the rail that one ball should hit.
There are some amazing breaking videos on YouTube that explain that, and that we'll do like a time-lapse stuff, and just makes it so obvious. It's nice to have that information.
You know who breaks that down really well?
Who's that?
Dr. Dave.
Dr. Dave. I love Dr. Dave. He's a smarty.
Dr. Dave breaks down Shane's winning pattern rack.
Did you did you see the video where Dr. Dave's in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven at, I think it's 3 a.m, those guys try and jump him, and he beats the crap out of all of them?
I think that was Bill Nye.
Oh, I didn't see that
Different
video
dude.
either. All right. It's because he breaks like a dart. breaker.
Slander.
Jumper.
Just slanderizing
Just
Dr. Dave at this point. Hanging up that 2-ball, I thought that was in the pocket. I think he's got a window. It doesn't look like he does, which tells me that he probably does. On the left, trying to either bank that one back or play safe. I think probably trying to make the one after shooting it. Ooh, little clip off there. Almost goes.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
You know the V for victory sign that one of our buddies used to use as bridge?
I do.
What if I told you that worked real good, and I was going to start doing it?
First of all, Victor, he called them rabbit ears. So, no, I definitely...
Would you say, hey, Mike, working or not, maybe it's not, I don't know.
You got me stumped
him.
here.
I caught him. See, I think overcut on the one, that's hard to do, dude. Yeah,
These are
anyway.
two very different things. There are two distinct forms of jumping. And there's like 9 million ways to bridge. I don't think I would use bunny ears for my bridge. That's not a move that I really like.
There are two ridiculous things that people do on the pool table, and they're very similar.
Wow,
Don't use bunny ears.
That's a
Don't dart
really
jump.
nice controlled save right there.
Nice.
Beautiful shot from stay in your lane. And that was... Yep, that was Geraldo.
How do you feel about the chat? Would you want to look and see
Sure.
how that's going?
I'm trying to keep track of these players. It's hard with 6 of them. It's not as bad as 10, I tell you that much. Yep.
Well, thanks, James. I appreciate that.
James, another tall guy. I bet he's dart jumped in a time or two. I know that I do. It's just a really easy way to get right on there. The other thing that's really helpful, you can jump from the middle of the table. You can lean out there. Air bridge. Pretty sweet.
What about all the elementary and grade school children who follow you around and laugh and giggle and point at you when you do it? Do you find that bothersome?
I've gotten used to it.
Okay.
It's something that I don't think you really like.
You just deal with. Okay.
You just deal with. You accept.
All right. I'll buy that.
I guess that's who I am, It's funny because I don't really dart jump myself, but I do. I understand. I'll take the lashings.
I have a really good friend, Pete Gates, and
Uh-huh.
he dart jumps, and I tease him every time, and he pretty much tears me up. So I mean,
And he jumps phenomenal.
And he jumps phenomenal. Yeah. So I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I feel how I feel.
Is there more of a basis to it than just its appearance?
Is there more what?
More to the story than just appearance? I mean, is there something from your past that leads you to believe that you're lesser than if you're a dart jumper?
There's definitely something about it that makes you lesser than. Yes, 100%. And I don't know what it is, but it's something.
Huh. Wow, he did have room. You notice he hit the high side of that pocket and barely rattles it in. Oh, Miller time missing on that side pocket, and that's going to bring Geraldo back to the table.
Oh, brutal. He just missed that one. Stand your lane just missed that. So Miller Time's got a big opportunity here on table 1. Is it stand your lane on 2? Who's up on 2?
This is stay in your lane on 2.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Not anymore, it's not. All right. So
This
Miller
is
Time.
Black Cat. This is Roy Jenkins. Again, these guys out of Tulsa, Oklahoma at Sandite Billiards. Big shout out to Cindy, their league operator.
I think Oklahoma Black Gold, is that the tournament? It's supposed to be a big old tournament.
Yeah, it is. Also a big bank pool state.
Yeah, well.
Here's some applause in the background. Kachi playing. Who is that?
I don't know.
I think he might be playing Ko.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think so.
Meanwhile, over here, Miller Time trying to get it done. Nice little back cut on the 8-ball. It goes, overruns it a little bit. Does he overrun it enough? I say too hard enough a lot because I overrun that ball a lot. And on a 7-footer, it's pretty easy to get back into line even if you overrun something. Just such a small.
Table 1's getting out nice. Good shape.
Are you just pushing straight through the 6 ball to go 2 rails? A little bit of
high left. Yeah, high left. Yep. And I want to get up table. I really want to get up table because I'm afraid I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's a great shot. I like that. My cue ball would have followed forward and had to come around probably 2 rails. I like how he did it. He came straight up. All right. Well.
Oh man.
Bummer.
Well, that is gonna bring Geraldo back to the table. Oh, he goes by PJ. All right. PJ plays with a Sean. These guys out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Taking that one down. That's
Nice.
stay in your lane. Getting to 2.
We got action.
Stay in your lane, shooting the 9 ball on 1. Drills
For
it.
the tie.
3-3, we got action, like you said. Exciting stuff, this team's.
Yes, definitely.
7 o'clock out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are coming to you live from the 2021 BCA World Championship.
Definitely 750, I think. Yeah.
Second to last day. 750. I'm a little off. And it's 80 degrees out there.
Oh, it's crazy. And we had power go out today, and we had to stop the tournament for, let's call it an hour and a half. I'm not sure if we make up for that tonight and go just play till 3 in the morning, or
Yeah, I think so.
How that works.
I think tonight's going to be a long night. But we will see. Again, this is also the finals. We haven't really talked about this. So these guys have run through their bracket, and one of these teams is undefeated. The other is not. I'm going to look up to see which one has the hot seat. But these guys are playing. Second place is $2,600, and we're just going to keep you in suspense about first place until I figure it out. I think we got the 10-ball finals coming up here pretty quick. 9-ball teams. This is gold. 106 people entered this division.
Oh, really? Okay.
$3,700 first place. $2,600 second place. $1,100 spread here. Stay in your lane has the point. They beat Miller Time for the point. Miller Time had to win one more match against Bernie's, taking down third.
Oh, wow. Okay.
To get to this finals here. So Miller Time really trying to get their revenge on these guys. And this is both Miller Time to break here.
Ooh, nice.
Wow,
Yeah,
9-ball moving.
Wow.
That's going to be a good highlight. Dueling break, like right at the same time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that was cool. I agree with that.
3 balls down on the right-hand table. Only making 1 on the left, but staying at the table. Got to look at the 1 ball. Good idea for a safe there. Overrolled it just a little bit.
Yeah.
2 does look like it passes the 8 on the right-hand side. Boy, that's a good-looking rack. But again, easy to take for granted. The 3 probably doesn't pass the 4 on the side.
Right.
Yeah, if you get shape on this 3 ball, hard to believe you're not going to get out.
Right.
At these guys' level. PJ back up over on the left-hand table. On the right here is Jason Miller. Their goals are clear. They want to be number 1.
That's too bad he slid over down too much. I don't think he has the 2 ball anymore.
If I'm PJ, I really just want to roll this ball, too. Just let the cue ball do the work.
Yeah.
You don't want to be dead straight, but you can deal with dead straight. You can draw right off that. And I do think he'll probably draw right back to the right-hand side of the table. You don't really need to worry too much about angle. You just want to make this 8 ball because you can make the 9 from anywhere on the table.
Right, exactly.
Great shot. Got a little funky over there on the 2.
The right-hand side, he's looking great, isn't he?
Oh, the right-hand side's looking great for sure. Miller time about to take down this fourth game. There we go. Miller time going to 4-3. Miller time up over here as well. I kind of like trying the combo on the 9, as crazy as it is, because I don't feel like I have a good shot on the 2, and hopefully try to duck the 2 ball under the 3-5, and leave my cue ball behind it. Yeah. Makes the 2 ball. I didn't even see what happened, but I'll bet it was great. I'm going to replay it. It's tight in on that 3. I would be calling a ref here, just because he's going right into that. It's so easy, and that was a good hit. Very good hit. And a better save. Holy cow, that was an excellent shot. It's pretty hard to control your object ball going, a table length and getting to a particular spot, and your cue ball just barely rolling forward. Guess it went a quarter of a table, but just excellent control there. I think he's lining up a little bit long on this kick, except he hit it perfect. What do I know? All right, and that was PJ over there, and that brings Black Cat Roy Jenkins back up, and Michael Smith on the right-hand table to break. Excellent break. Holy cow. Only made 3 balls. I'll be curious. Looks like Roy might play safe here again. Oh, he overran it just a little bit. Or did he overrun it enough? Or is that exactly what he meant? It's tough to say. I don't think that's what he meant. The safe here on the right, I am going to kick and stick. It sounds crazy, but I want to kick behind it with some high English, knocking the 2 across the left side rail and then back to the right. Nice try over there by PJ, but it didn't look like he had the window for that shot. Whoa, that's great control. In close proximity, they're using the edge of the 3 ball to play safe like that off another ball is really tough. That brings Parker back up to the table. Parker's a sponsored player from Predator. He plays with Predator, and they want to give a big shout out to Dan Jakubczyk. Yeah, I like that. I should have practiced that before I said it. It didn't go well. Anyway, big shout out to Dan and to all their friends and family out there. And it looks like he can see more of that too than I thought. He was able to throw that back in. Gets back on the 3 ball, but unfortunately right on the 3 ball. This is all stay in your lane at the table right now. These guys have the point, which means Miller Time's going to have to beat him twice. Wow. That's why he's sponsored by Predator. Great shot there. He doesn't want to take the 8 in the upper left-hand corner pocket, so he wants to break it out. He wanted to go more full into those balls. Bummer. Rough scratch there. And that might cost him a game. Meanwhile, PJ over here with kind of a tough look at the table. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'd do. Looks like Michael Smith looking at making the 6 in the lower right and then making contact with the 8 ball to nudge it out. You don't want to shoot that 8 ball from either side of that pocket. Just not fun. Wow. Oh, no way. Parker just spiked that combo. Barely didn't scratch and still got a full table cut on the 4. Shows what I know. That was an excellent save there by Michael Smith. He knows his opponent is already on 1, so potentially attempting to 3-foul him. One way or the other, though, he's getting behind the 8 ball, which allows him, potentially ball in hand. Yikes. Yeah, this is a tough call for Parker here. Looking at the kick, and the kick is tough. So Parker was kind of thinking about tying up a couple balls, but he knows he's on 1. If he ties up a couple balls, he's already on 2. Oh, almost got it. Trying to play safe on table 1 and kind of getting there, tying up the 6 and 9. That's no fun. If I were Michael right now, I would probably try to play the 6 off of the 8 ball to break it out. Looks like he has other ideas. It looks like the 8 might cut now. Oh, yeah, he got it off the rail. So he's just going to try and draw around this. Oh, no. And that's easy to have happen. You forget to make the ball. He did all the work to get there, and that's really unfortunate. Great composure and shot from Parker. Just going to lurch forward on this one. Yeah, the weight of that cue ball does a lot of work. Lurched forward maybe a little further than he wanted, but Parker taking down that 8th game, going to 4-4. Miller time trying to do their thing on table 1. It looks like he doesn't have to break out that 6. Man. And he got on it. I just missed that ball. Gosh darn it. It's going to bring PJ back. If I were PJ, I'd probably just stop on that 5, take the 6 on the side. It's hard to say if it goes, though. He's walking over to take a look now. Nice shot. Still leaves himself a little cut, and that cue ball's coming off low on the table. So you're either going to push and run around, or you're kind of going to lay up and just try and take it. It looks like he's pushing through it. Yeah, same pocket. That's a terrific shot. Great control. Leaves himself even straight in the last one. Boom. PJ taking down another game for Stay in Your Lane, going up 5-4. Looks like they were waiting a little bit. One of the players was to break on the other table. Sometimes that happens with teams. And this is all Stay in Your Lane. This tournament had gone really smooth, and today we definitely got a wrench thrown and everything. The power went out here at the Rio, and I don't know if you guys know what happens when the power goes out in a casino, and it's very rainy outside, but a lot of stuff goes wrong. We had the pro event with garbage cans on the table because the casino was leaking. Us being from Oregon, we're like, what do you mean it's leaking? Well, apparently it doesn't rain a lot in Las Vegas. Little known fact. So matches were stopped for almost 2 hours, and everything got quite a bit behind. So these guys have been waiting for a while. I would imagine Stay in Your Lane had a little more relaxing time I think that Miller Time had been planned because they had to come through the bottom to win. Ooh. Parker must not cut up the rail on that one ball. And Jason Miller up on table one, shooting the one ball. Mike D's back.
Ooh. That was a good safety for a second.
Yeah, it looked good. All right, that's going to bring Parker back with ball in hand, and he is looking strong. 5 to 6, 6 to 7. If he can stay in line here, this is very doable. The 1, 3, 4 is pretty easy. Yeah, little stuff like that, overrunning that will start to complicate things pretty quick.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, he's going to come up real stiff on that. Yeah, I was wondering if he could get behind it like that, but he just couldn't. But that was a great solution.
Yeah, definitely great attempt. Shooting the 4 ball, probably Z. Oh, trying to drill it on the side, and does just the other side. 2 balls at once. Highlight reel.
Yeah.
I think roll up behind the 8.
Yeah, the speed is tricky, and he got it. That was a great shot. Yeah, the speed on that shot is really tricky.
Looks like he's looking at the back cut here.
Oh, wow.
He was, just missed the ball.
Yeah, so stay in your lane's going to get ball in hand out of that. And try and get one more game on the board.
Miller Time kicking for the chicken. Makes contact with the 9 ball first. Wow, making a ball. It's going to make it even easier for Parker here. It's a simple little up and back. You're just going to play this one rail, right?
Oh, just one rail and float it up, yep. And I would be using top, not draw. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice.
Yeah, very nice shot. Man, Parker's going to be a tough player. I got to look this kid up. I guess I only have first names. Stay in your lane. Going up 6-4.
Wow. That's pretty big. They're over halfway there.
Math,
yep. I think 55%.
this is PJ here from Stay in Your Lane. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's.
I had to zoom in.
Yep, that's unfortunate.
It's going to be like, thanks a lot, man.
He probably heard you shout his name.
Yeah, you're probably right. This is a real soft hit, unless you're coming up behind it. I don't like to do that. I don't like where the 9 is.
It was a little dangerous with the 9 there, wasn't it? Yeah.
But I guess coming from the 5 to the 6 is a lot easier here.
Yeah. I think that's what made the decision. Yeah, exactly.
Well, something triumphant just happened on the TV table.
Right?
Switching cues, so some kind of jump, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, replay. Wow. Gosh. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. I don't even know how to describe that shot. A full table kick shot that
Full table
pocketed
kick
the ball.
cut, yeah. And yeah, I mean, a pretty blind cut, not by a pocket or anything.
So on the left-hand side
No way,
here.
and then he just missed the 9 ball.
Oh, brutal.
Whoa. That's the Naoki Oi over there. All right, and that was...
That was a Miller Time winning.
Are you sure?
I really, yes, I really am.
think
Yes,
so?
I really
Excellent.
am,
Perfect. Yep, they're giving dabs all around. Miller Time making it 6-5. Oh my gosh, that's going to be in the highlight reel for Naoki Oi. And Kachi taking this one down, and that was for the set too. They're going to 8, right?
I don't know.
is heartbreaking. I don't think people understand what it's like to miss a shot like that, let alone to have it played on a wide, like a huge screen next to you and have everyone scream about it.
Right, right.
All right, 9-ball break there by Stay in Your Lane.
Oh, my gosh.
Drills it. Going up again. I'm going to replay it. Why not? What can it do?
Just stay in your lane.
Just stay in
best
your
you
lane.
can.
You're right. The man's got a point. What do you think next match here? 9? You know anything?
Oh, no, you want to go find out?
Oh, well, I guess we don't know because there's a double dip situation.
Oh, that's right.
Stay in Your Lane stayed in the winner's side, so they have the point. Miller Time trying to fight back and take this championship away from him. Again, this is $2,600 second place, $3,700 first place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to 9 over there at the pro table. Kachi breaking up 8-5 against Naoki Oi.
I'm going to put us on mute for just a second. Parker putting on his extension because he is going to have to stretch out something fierce for this.
Oh, for sure. He's got that 8-inch extension.
Yes, yep. It's not the giant one, it's not the tiny one.
If there is one product that, aside from the Rebo shaft, that I think Predator, and the BK Rush, that I think Predator did, if not perfectly, remarkably well, it's their extension.
Yeah.
It's the quick release. It fits great. I love how it feels. It's really
on.
light.
Yep, no, I agree.
Ooh.
Slid it wide.
And that was Roy Jenkins cutting that one a little bit wide. Parker missing that 5-ball, which is exactly what he wanted to do. Yeah, I like going around that 5-ball because I've done that enough. I've tried to roll it forward and gotten on it.
Yeah.
This is Stay in Your Lane on both tables right now.
Okay. I would imagine Parker's going to go for it and try and cut it in, but we'll see.
That's Lance Davis at the table. Yeah, and they're out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Good shot over there on the table 1 by Parker.
Play safe.
Yeah, yep.
I'm going to jump that.
Me too.
I might jump that with my break cue. Yeah. I like the way the Rebo jumps for shallow jumps.
Yes, I agree.
Especially the harder my tip gets. If I play bank pool for a week, my tip gets hard pretty quick.
Okay. For popping it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't scuff a lot either. I use the paddle, and the paddle takes off so little that I should scuff a lot more. I miscued a couple times against you last night.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's how it goes.
Yes, you did. Oh, my gosh. Drills that ball. And that's not something you see a lot with full cue jumping. You don't usually see topspin put on the wall.
Right, no, I agree.
You usually see more draw.
Yeah, I agree.
That's going to bring Parker back with ball in hand. 4 balls to go. Trying to make it 8-5 here. And Roy Jenkins over here on table 2.
Who is our double dipper, do you think?
It's Stay in Your Lane is the team that, oh, man. I call that shot getting greedy. You try to make the 5 and try and see if you can kiss the 9 in also. Miller Time has to try and double dip Stay in Your Lane. And you know who put him in the bottom?
Stay in Your Lane.
Stay in Your Lane.
I believe it.
They said pretty clearly, Miller Time, you're in our lane to victory.
Yeah.
And like it. Stay in Your Lane. Pulling that one down, going 8-5. Nice shooting,
nice,
kid.
Parker, well done.
Everybody's a kid to me now. He could be 26.
I know, right?
Nobody told me that getting old was going to be hard. They did, actually. It's actually really fun.
It's like a whole thing.
Is it? It's fun?
I said it's like a whole thing. There's good and bad, like everything else.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were in 7th grade?
I do.
Pretty awesome, except when it was horrible.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's the same at all ages, yeah. High school was great, except when it sucked.
Caught you taking that one down.
All right.
All right, racking on table 1. This is Lance Davis here on table 2.
Oh,
just got a little spicy.
Oh man. Okay, so
I'm not. That's one where
so Miller time.
You don't need to force that one, and I guess it takes some time to learn. That ball probably would have fallen, at a little softer speed.
Right. All right, so Miller time is up on table 2.
Yeah, I'm still racking on table 1. I'm just going to leave it there because we're about to break. That's Miller time to break on table 1 also.
Yeah.
All right, that is Roy Jenkins with the 4-ball out. Played the over and back. I've been doing that a lot lately, it looked like he was just using center ball with outside to come back, and it didn't bring him back up table at all. And it's because all of that outside is just kind of stopping your momentum moving forward. You need a little bit of draw to help it catch.
Yep.
And it seems so obvious after I shoot it. But I don't know. I've also shot it with top that way, thinking it's more going to catch the rail, but it doesn't work that way when the ball's moving forward.
I have learned from watching the pros in Derby, my version of top is their version of extreme top.
Yeah.
Their
because
just
center,
above center is top, and my top is, like I say, man, it's just it's a whole different animal.
Bank pool taught me a lot about that. Do you know what's more effective than extreme right when you're trying to throw a ball?
What's that?
Like one tip of right. It turns out it will actually impact the ball quite a bit more.
So, huh?
Yep.
Interesting.
And again, I would not take advice from me on how to bank the ball, but I am trying to learn about it.
Well.
And that banking with the beard stuff is for real.
That is for real.
All right. Stay in your lane, trying to make it to his lane. Perfect. Leaves himself straight in the side. That'll do. A big couple games here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and he got back to the table, too. He's lucky to be back at the table.
These two games can make it look like 10-5, or it can look like 8-7. So, big swings possible here. I'm going to take your time with this cut. Beautiful.
Nice.
No risk of scratching. Stay in your lane. Making it to 9. And this is Miller time up on table 1.
I think he's going to try and pocket the 4-bomb, possibly.
Oh, by banking the 3. Interesting. You know what I do here? What a shot. Get it. Wow.
That was kind of unconventional. That was a good
That's how
shot.
you do that.
Yeah.
I was thinking I would try and cut the 3 ball using inside and hope that I pocket the 4 ball as my secondary ball. But, I mean, he made that look really easy. Like it's a shot. So still playing over there on the TV table. Oh, man. Well, if he was trying to point hook him, he succeeded beautifully. Niukioi down 9-5.
I like his game. He plays good.
Yeah, he's awesome. Speaking of awesome, that's PJ at the table here taking his 3 ball. Man,
Nice
Barely
work,
missing
BJ.
that ball,
Nice
and
work,
that's
yeah.
that's tough shooting
Yeah.
out of the pocket. It's a long shot. Didn't quite get on that 5 like you would have liked, but what's to like about getting on this 5 ball? I want to come around 3 rails to either make contact with the 5 or the 6. Ooh, rough miss
I
there.
like what he's doing there. He had a nice safety hookup from there. You know, I mean,
Yeah, just stop
yeah,
and
yeah.
knock the 5 up table.
Yep, that's one positive of getting shape underneath the 5 is you can just hit it up table and get a safe and hope for the best.
Here to break on table 2. We've already seen 1 9-ball break out of him.
Oh my gosh.
Man. Close. Well, look at that. PJ just broke it out perfect. Man, it gets a rough roll getting behind that 6 ball. I like to kick that 5, kick and stick, and try and stick behind the 6 ball. Knock the 5 up by the 9.
Definitely kick and stick, yeah, because you could give her.
It's lining up low on the cue ball, and you see how much energy transfers off that 1 ball, or that cue ball just take off out of there.
Right, exactly.
But a good hit, and doesn't leave him a real easy shot here on the 5. He doesn't have a ball hanging on the side here to bank to. And that is Lance on the right.
Wow.
And Michael on the left.
That was a great cut on the left here.
Kind of taking a look at this 2 ball, which is smart. Players out there, anytime you have a close hit like this, even if you're like, oh, he's going to do that, go out and take a look.
Yeah,
Find out what
seriously.
he's going to do. Ask a question.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be mad when you don't know.
It's your right as the opponent to know what's going on. Yeah, exactly. And if he's going too fast or blocking you from seeing, he knows that.
Yukio taking that one down. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're racing to here. I have a lot of information on the match that we're not commentating.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Oh, man.
Nice shot.
That was a beautiful bank.
Nice shot.
With shape. That's Miller time, and that was a pressure shot, man. They're in a tough spot right now. Long and straight for the win. And you want to hit that ball with authority.
Wow.
You want to, you're almost convincing yourself you're shooting it confidently.
This is a stay in your lanes opportunity to get on the hill, correct?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Going to 11.
Sooner than they thought.
Wow.
That was a good shot,
Big
man.
win.
That was a good shot.
And that, again, that's a pressure shot, too. You know,
Yep.
Somebody gives you a game, but they really just give you a shot at winning the game. And that was a great shot through traffic here for Lance Davis.
With the safe. Oh, that's great. Yeah, and then you got ball in hand, too, if you get it.
And that was a terrific little save there by Jason Miller. PJ getting ready to break on table 1. A win on either table will clinch this championship for them.
Right? That is so exciting.
$3,700, man. What'd you do with yours?
My tap dance shoes are worn down something fierce. I don't
Do you
know. Pizza.
resole tap dance shoes?
I don't know. I don't know what I'd do with that. I'd give it to my wife, would be the honest truth.
It's a good answer.
Yep. Every time I've taken money here, I have not cashed the check. I take it home and hand my wife the check. Same with Western BCA.
Do you feel like that's a tactic also? See, honey?
Well, I think it's smart. I don't know, tactic.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, a lot doing with that
Jeez.
shot. Holy cow, and just a monster break from PJ over there. I wish we would have seen that one. 3 balls down. Left, long cut on the 2, maybe a bank. Banking the 2 ball.
Oh, that was a great
beautifully.
bank on table 1 over there. Jeez.
Boom.
I feel like I smell coffee.
I just had some coffee. That's why. You never had coffee, did you? It totally doesn't show. All right. cut on this 5, nudging the 6. Perfect. Oh, man. Nice try, PJ. Jason Miller up here. Trying to figure out how to get from the back of that.
Oh, boy.
That's easy to have happen. It's crazy how much the cue ball can straighten itself out like that up the rail.
Yes, yes.
And it's kind of like that machine gun shot where it just
Yep.
tap, 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 tap. It's like a fish across the deck. Wow. Everybody very happy with Yuki Oya's safety shot there. That brings stay in your lane back with ball in hand. Miller time removing the magic rack there.
I see. Okay. I like what he's planned out here. Yeah, table 2, he's trying to just get all the way out.
Yep, looks good. Yeah, that was a tough shot over there for PJ.
It was.
Excuse me. All right. Lance Davis taking the 6 ball. I kind of like running forward a couple rails.
Oh, my gosh. That thing just does not want to go.
No, it doesn't. Did he get safe, though?
Jeez.
Yeah, I like that shot for Lance. Unfortunately, you're kind of leaving yourself tough on the 8 ball here unless you push through it. And if you push through it, you might hit the 9. I like to play this with top left. And you?
The 5 ball you're talking about?
No, I'm
Obviously?
looking at the other table. I'm looking at...
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can see
guess
how that
I'm
was
looking at the
confusing.
left-hand table. Yeah, I like that
This is
shot.
nice and easy.
I like
Perfect
that.
speed.
Yep. Yeah, because I think the left table's going to win.
It's a race against time. Just drawn straight back here.
Nice.
You wanted a little more angle than that. And it turns out so did table 2.
Yeah, both of these guys, they're
Couple
cutting
tough
out of
shots.
8 ball.
Wow, like
Wow,
it was
like
nothing.
It's nothing.
You might have made the call. PJ over here trying to take down this set. Up 10-5.
Nice.
Championship right there. Holy cow.
Well done, guys.
What a match, you guys. That was incredible.
Summerfield and Mike
11-5,
D.
big win.
Yeah.
Bad Boys TV.
TV.
2021 BCA World Championship. Lance trying to figure out if he can get out. We're out of here. We got finals coming up all day.
Yeah.
Stick with us. Huge congratulations to Stay in Your Lane on the runners-up. Miller time.